This time on Highway Thru Hell. Flames on the coat.
Closing it down.
Put Reliable's new hire
We have no margin for error.
on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Suburban Wreckage
Oh, they're gonna flop it over.
has the aggressive team in a high voltage gamble.
Fingers crossed.
And Jamie's son takes the lead.
Bit of a funky smell in the air.
Mid-February on BC's Coquihalla Highway.
Black smoke coming around the corner, you'll see it. I heard a car hit in behind.
In the multi-vehicle fire,
Unbelievable. All thing is pretty bad.
incredibly, there is no loss of life.
There's ambulances coming through. Move your rigs over immediately.
Police officers, ambulance drivers. I have the utmost respect for the job that these individuals do.
Also on site,
Okay.
Reliable towing supervisor Dylan Greenwood.
The tractor trailer spun across the highway, blocking it. A couple cars crashed into the back end of it.
Closing it down.
With an accident this size, it's a pretty big mess.
That's gonna take a while to clean up.
Drivers heading southbound, speed, showdown.
Smoldering wreckage.
Tell me everybody got out of that okay?
You betcha.
Good news, thank you.
Has Dylan on the coat.
There's lots to clean up here. I'm confident that my crew is going to be able to help and get things done.
Come on, pitter-patter.
A 30-foot flat deck is on the way with new hire Stephanie Schenkel.
I started towing when I was 20. I have not done a lot of heavy recovery. I'm definitely looking forward to the new challenge.
They're working on clearing one lane.
Yeah, shouldn't take them long. I just gotta pull them out of there real quick.
Let's throw some cones around the outside of it, just to keep the traffic flowing through it.
We're working as fast as we possibly can to get these cleared off the highway.
Yeah, one lane open.
Steph has been dispatched
Now I see it. I get it now. I was trying to figure out where everybody was, but they're all squeezed beside him.
to tackle the big rig.
I've been involved in highway fires before, but never with this many vehicles involved.
Are we just gonna lift the tractor up, or are we gonna try and winch it on?
We're gonna winch it on.
Oh dear.
Son, you're gonna need your sunglasses.
125 miles southwest
For now till the temperature drops again.
in the Fraser Valley.
Is the load upside down?
A heavyweight rollover.
Driver's lucky to walk away from that.
On a suburban property.
Wonder how we managed to park that there.
As you can see, the truck has landed on my blueberry patch.
Not a great spot.
I understand there's some nice fancy machines coming. gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna pull this up.
Launching from the aggressive towing yard
We're on our way.
is Jason Davis in the fleet's 70-ton flagship rotator.
Should be a fairly substantial lift, yep.
Days like this, it's always nice to be out in the truck rather than in the office.
Also dispatched in a second rotator
One of our customers lost his dump truck in the ditch.
is operator Chris Mervin.
Bringing out 2 rotators. It's gonna be a fun day today.
Almost into some lady's house.
Along for the ride
Sounds like a good time.
is swamper Jordan Comerford.
My goals in the industry is to be in one of the rotators. The rigging and all that's cool, but I think it's better behind the controls.
Wow. That's gonna be a good time. First roll up, and it's like, holy, how did this happen, basically.
In a residential neighborhood,
Pretty severe for this area.
it's no ordinary call.
I don't know if I like that.
Both pieces, truck and trailer, on its side in that precarious position.
Don't know how they're gonna swamp it over or what.
He drove right off the road.
Hauling to a work site. The dump truck and trailer caught the shoulder and tumbled down.
Well, we'll try to get her out of your yard today.
That's a mess, eh?
The driver of this particular unit was okay.
You're lucky, yeah.
It's a pretty serious job. It's head down, and we're working with a fairly deep ditch.
Not completely empty.
Combined, the 2 units weigh 45,000 pounds and have gravel still on board.
These dump trucks, it's best to separate them and concentrate on one piece at a time.
Let's get at her. You'd have me just pick on that front pin? Just the one?
Yeah, I'll do 2 on the back. So I'll grab the axle, and we'll go a gray off the rim, underneath the back of the box and up.
Team Aggressive will attack the dump truck first.
That's gonna be a fun recovery.
With lines from both rotators, they'll lift the back end to release the connection point. Then winch the 25,000-pound unit.
Watch that one line there.
But the power grid
Not much room there.
will complicate every step.
And those lines could fry the truck, electrocute people. It's very serious.
Good luck with that.
Bring it closer to us and then roll it right here.
Yeah.
Doing a mid-air pick and roll with overhead power lines. You're getting up in the advanced side of things.
It's time
So we'll kick the safeties, kick the air lines, undo the hydraulic too.
to disconnect the 2 units.
We're gonna separate the dump truck from its transfer.
It's all disconnected.
With the hitch disengaged,
Just keep an eye on me too, right?
and line set,
These guys are bringing out their launchers.
the property owners
Front row seat.
settle in for the show.
Look okay?
Yeah.
I just need them to come apart. We want it all to come out just nice and easy.
Holy
connection point. He's holding out.
It's hitch we gotta get to let go. And they're just hanging on to each other real good.
Where's your hammer, Murph?
Merv gets ready.
Grab my big hammer and smash this hitch, see if it'll come off while we're holding her.
To use brute force.
Careful that hitch there, Jordo.
It's tight.
When you're releasing a hitch under pressure, it could be spring-loaded.
I don't want you in the way of that arm. That thing.
So if you pop it off, it could come back and hit you.
Yeah. Clear on the other side?
Not anywhere near me. We're good.
Watch out.
I guess they shut the road down there.
In the Fraser Valley,
I'll grab my big hammer.
a stubborn hang-up
Careful that hitch there.
as Merv
Yes.
on his toes.
Get out a big hammer and hit it real good. It solves everything.
But now,
We'll pull it your way a little bit.
Team Aggressive faces a risky scenario.
Grab your cable to the nose.
Whenever you're picking something up, it could swing, it could sway. Anything can happen.
They're pulling them out there. It's just a mess. It's gonna be a bit single lane traffic right now.
2 hours northeast.
Pull that cable out, Steph. We probably single it up for right now.
Okay.
Reliable's new hire
Okay, give it a tug.
is being put to the test as lead operator on a charred wreck.
All the suspension, everything is burnt out of this truck.
Running a 30-foot deck.
Just lift high. All the way.
I have not hauled anything this big on the tandem deck.
There we go.
Steph's first challenge
Perfect. Now push it out.
is manipulating the tractor
Get it?
Yeah.
free of its trailer.
I think we're good. Pull it forward.
Get the pin pulled, and then you can separate the two units.
Perfect. We'll just drive right ahead.
Yeah.
Part of a crew
I'm towing the tractor home, and we've got 2 deck trucks here for the other vehicles that were involved.
clearing a multi-vehicle crash.
Every day is completely different. You never know what you're gonna get.
The tractor is the toughest piece.
Everything is burnt out,
That's fine.
so it's pretty rough shape.
Okay.
We have no margin for error because of how little space we have on the deck truck.
With the platform only 1 inch wider than the tractor.
Went a little too far.
A little too far, yeah.
Steph needs to be on her game.
As a woman in towing, some people think it's really exciting and they think it's cool.
Well, why don't we get a skid steer here to push it over?
I definitely do have some people that are hesitant about my ability to complete the job.
Yeah, I'll get him to come in.
Steph seems to be on the ball with recovery. She ends up noticing things.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Get that thing picked up.
Steph's idea is to use a skid steer to keep the rig on track.
Keep on. Okay, stop there, Steph.
Holy, that truck just cooked right down to the frame.
But the workaround only goes so far.
Right in the middle. Yeah, nice and tight.
To get any higher,
It's just barely on the other side.
They need to reel in the tractor with the deck winch alone.
As we're pulling it up, it wants to pull to the one side.
Uh-oh.
It's being a pain in the butt.
Can you just push up against it? See if you can lift it just over that way with that tire.
The skid steer moves in for round 2.
I have 75% of the load onto the deck truck right now.
Yep.
This time, nudging the tractor.
Push it that way a little bit. Yeah, a little more.
Back in line.
We sort of utilize what we can
Stop there.
to get things done.
I was thinking I'm gonna chain it from this side to that side. That way I can't go back that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secured as best as possible, and it'll make it to the yard.
With what's left of the big rig locked in.
Not my prettiest load, but I'll take it.
And all other wreckage loaded.
This is how we do it every day.
Team Reliable can head out.
My first big burned wreck, I think it went really well. We got the highway opened in a reasonable amount of time.
It's good to have Steph out here working on these wrecks. And look forward to the next one.
Southbound clear. Yay! Okay, thank you.
Looks like the sun is shining.
125 miles away. Team Aggressive.
We're picking this thing up, inverting it in air, so we're not dragging it through the ditch.
Kicks off a bold suburban lift.
Hold it, hold on.
Okay, tighten your other one up.
You definitely don't want the rotator's boom coming into contact with any power lines. It's a big giant metal rod and turns it into a magic wand real quick.
Inches from disaster. Merv coaxes the back of the dump truck
Watch out, Jordan.
as Jason
No, do more on your back cable. There you go.
wrangles the front end.
That's right.
Now, the 25,000-pound unit needs to rise to the road.
We're watching this one. It's going to be a tight, tricky maneuver.
Keep straightening, yeah. Keep letting this one down.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while to clean up.
We gotta do things safely and properly at the same time.
A two-rotator lift.
Good on this side. You wanna do your nose and my butt?
Is close to the wire.
This is pretty cool seeing this in action.
I really have to keep an eye on it to make sure that it's going the right way that I want.
Okay, just keep on that tight.
Put it down.
Merv and Jason land the 25,000-pound dump truck.
This is not an everyday thing. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, you're good.
But the job
That's one.
is only half done. Merv tows the first piece down the road.
Is there gravel in that box, Jordo?
Yep.
Jason and Jordan assess the trailer with thousands of pounds of gravel still on board.
You got to be careful. It can make the thing react in a way that you're not ready for it to react.
This is gonna be the tough one.
Earlier today, the fully loaded trailer and its dump truck rolled off the road.
10.
Now,
Just trying to hook it on the bottom of the frame to give it some roll.
Jason and Merv plan their next play.
A lot more gravel in this one.
Yeah.
Emptying out all the load out of it is the easiest way to prevent the load shifting on us.
Heavy now.
Okay, I'm gonna tighten that up.
Watched by the property owners,
Are you ready?
the lines are ready
Fingers crossed.
for an on-the-fly move.
If we pick it, it should roll. And then I'm gonna bring it. And you just hold tension for a second. Gravel stand.
We got to be pretty careful how we're going to dump that gravel.
It's all coming out.
So it doesn't go further into the property and do more damage.
How much is left?
Like a pickup truck box full.
Let your line out a little bit, Jay.
A steady approach
There you go.
leaves enough gravel behind.
Okay, you're good on that.
You want that strap through?
Yeah, get
through
the
then?
strap under you.
They add rigging to cradle the 20,000-pound unit
Right, you want to be as close to the back as you can, not too far.
for the flip to the road.
It is suspended, Jardo.
I know.
To secure the strap, Jordan needs solid footing.
All I'm thinking is, I got my son at home that needs to see me.
Jordan's my son-in-law. When you have family, you always have your head on a swivel.
Okay. Everybody's ready?
Yeah.
With Jason on the front end,
Try to swing it over a bit.
Merv kicks in
Okay, hold it.
for a suspended roll.
Start your inversion. I'm just gonna creep mine in slowly.
The move Merv is about to perform is fairly complex.
Let down on yours.
And he inverts it in the air and then brings it in between us.
Trying to make sure my strap actually stays around that box.
You're right on the edge. Stand back, guys.
They're right on the edge there. What's happening out there today?
1 hour east in Hope.
Not another piece of Jamie Davis bot, is it?
So I'll let you know what we put on here. Look at that.
The newest truck in Jamie Davis's fleet has a fresh-faced operator.
Extra snatch blocks for recoveries. There, 2 more snatch blocks.
Jamie's 18-year-old son, Junior.
Got your tow lights. He's starting off an apprenticeship program. One thing cool about this too is the spades on it for digging in.
Yeah.
That's the same as a big truck. So this truck's a pretty cool recovery truck. You start up through the ranks. You don't start driving a 100-ton truck. These forks go on your underlip.
I'll be out doing small recoveries, stepping up to the family business.
And you got fork tie downs too.
For more than a decade,
Can I go down with you?
Hey, you can come.
Junior has joined in on wrecks.
Okay, get yourself secure, because I'm going to give you the chain. Okay.
Come on back and start pulling cable.
Last year,
This goes to the back rear ends, okay?
Why am I doing this?
Because you're young, that's why.
He did his first rig up without Dad.
You can't get experience being an armchair warrior, right? You have to get out there.
Today.
Are you all ready to go do this recovery?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Will be Junior's first job, running his own truck.
It's a very, very long way.
Up a remote back road west of Hope.
It goes way up into a mountain, into a park area, and half the battle's just getting there. Okay, let's drive. James needs to get that experience doing those kind of jobs. Best way to start, see how they make out.
I'm just gonna creep mine in slowly.
To the west.
Start your inversion.
A tricky stage.
Trying to make sure my strap actually stays around that box.
Of Aggressive's suburban showdown.
You're right on the edge.
Is up in the air.
Use your cable on this side. Yeah, now pick up on the other one. That's putting your cable where you want it to be.
Space is very critical on this, and it's a very technical move.
Pull your end a little.
Jason's rotator works the front end of the trailer.
Let this down cable-wise, yeah. But keep it off the ground, right?
As Merv relies on a strap cradling the box of the 20,000-pound unit.
Let this down now. That's all I do is let this down.
To execute a suspended roll.
We'll get it so it just sits those front tires down, Jay.
Okay.
Under live power lines.
It's not a scenario where you want to lose focus or forget what winch is attached to what, because it could prove to be catastrophic.
Okay, not so much on that back. Hold it. Hold it.
Yeah.
Is there a tow truck on scene already? Couple trucks.
In the final push on a marathon recovery.
Hang on, then. Hang on.
Team Aggressive needs to up their game.
We gotta make sure it's gonna come out okay. Check our angles, check our cables, check our strapping.
Okay.
Just leave it a little slack.
It's got a little slack.
They decide.
Go through there, Jordan.
To add a line from Jason's rotator.
Okay.
To start raising the front.
Locked and loose.
Lifting the whole trailer up minimizes damage to the ditch because we're not dragging it.
Gonna pick up the right side first, eh?
Yeah, keep going, keep going. A little bit more.
Even though there is overhead power lines and trees, we got to keep going. We got to get this thing up the edge of the bank.
Hold on. It's got to tighten. Can you go back with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Lay yours down.
Yeah. Yeah.
The epic day in suburbia.
Clearly it's more skill than we acknowledge.
Wednesday afternoon in the neighborhood.
Is a wrap.
The property owners are very, very happy to get this out.
Excellent.
Good. Thanks,
Thanks, gentlemen.
It's always good to see a job well done.
Have a good day.
We did not fry any rotators today. We're pretty happy.
The teamwork was great. Now I just feel like I'm one step closer to doing this by myself one day.
"40 miles east.
How far is it up?
We're gonna go about 6K.
Jamie's newest truck.
That was a tough little hit.
I know.
Climbs to a backcountry call.
4-wheel drive, twin winches. It's made for the mountains around here.
But for Jamie's son, Junior,
It's crazy how the weather changes so quickly in the mountains, eh?
Yep.
it's a white-knuckle ride.
The freaking bumpy road. Holy, that whole cliff down there.
2 miles in,
The road's half out.
an unexpected sight.
Oh, God, you okay?
It's pretty scary. The road's missing.
Undergoing repairs.
Let's go. You're good.
There's no room for error.
Come on.
Oh my God.
This is dangerous territory. He needs to experience that and understand how to navigate through it. Sketchy. Keep going.
It was pretty cool that I did that and nothing went wrong. That was insane. Where's the car we're looking for?
Should be getting close. It was on the right side somewhere.
Is it there?
Yep, there it is.
The vehicle
Ways down, eh?
Yep.
was abandoned.
Look at that.
100 feet down.
Way down there.
An extreme bank.
Holy. Throw him into the fire and see what happens. It's gonna be a tough one. We're doing this to clean up the park.
West of Hope.
So what would you do? Where would you pull it from?
Like on an angle like that?
A steep backcountry recovery.
What I would do is I'd go turn around and then come in facing this way and get your back end in here. You want to have your truck like this.
Okay.
Nose out that way.
As Jamie's son.
Yeah, keep coming.
Running his own truck.
Okay, stop there.
For the first time.
Okay. Good enough. Okay. He needs to be quick on his feet to adapt to what's going on. And he can pull one down, you can pull one.
I don't have much experience doing the towing myself, but this one should be interesting.
AJ's winch line goes to the right-hand side, yours goes to the left, so over you go.
Also on scene, 19-year-old crew member AJ Case.
When I first started, James actually said to Jamie, "Finally, you hired someone young."
From the 2.5-ton tow truck, 2 lines will be run to the vehicle to finesse it up the rugged bank.
Slide on your ass a little bit if you have to.
It's like a rocky, bony water slide where you have to work.
You got your winch? This is a good learning curve for Junior. He just needs to deal with it.
Are we going from the axle though? Is that like...
Yeah.
James hooks up the 3,000-pound target.
That should be good. Give it a good tug. Yeah.
Okay.
Climb up on your line.
I'm feeling pretty good about the rigging.
Are you up? Here, man.
I got it.
Oh yeah, big shot, eh? Okay. I gotta trust that he knows where to hook up on this Hey, AJ?
Yeah?
Or are you happy where it's at?
I'm pretty happy where it's at.
Okay, suck him up now.
Via remote control,
Make sure you stay off to the side, AJ.
Junior gets to it.
Crazy how this one button controls everything.
Remote, I never had remote control.
I know, right? I've been watching, like, the live action tutorial for years.
So the car's starting to move now.
Okay.
So what I would do is do left one, right one, left one, right one.
This one right on?
Yeah.
All right. I hope it all goes well.
The other one, hey. Okay, tighten this one up. Yeah, you're doing it, this one. Right on.
Junior is getting a crash course
There you go.
in a technique called walking it up.
The wheels, the suspension, and the exhaust get caught on a stump or any kind of twigs or branches.
Alternating winch lines.
Too much? Too much? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
You can hear that winch working, right?
Increases maneuverability.
We just have to play it safe and slow.
A lot of times the hardest pull is right just here.
Yeah.
When you get to the top. What I'm doing here is saying, okay, there it is. You know, mind over matter. Okay, stop now.
But nearing the road.
Now what?
Keep going.
Junior needs a new strategy.
Driving forward?
Yeah, you could do that, but I wouldn't do that.
Really?
A lot of loaded up energy in that winch line. You know, you're either gonna break something or hurt somebody. Well, I'll tell you what I would do if I was you.
What?
You've got another truck here. You got AJ here, right?
Hmm.
Don't just keep powering through. It's time to think things over. So now what you could do is AJ could get in here with his truck.
Yeah.
And he could pull it up this way.
Yeah.
Working for Jamie, I've learned many, many things.
Right beside him, right in here.
Okay. He's a great teacher.
With 2 trucks in the mix, the recovery will get more complex.
If you want to move something. Guess it's just different for every situation and scenario.
Get me out of here. Let's get onto this. I'm sure I won't pull the whole truck down. Now, you can suck yours up, but he'll have to let his go down, okay? So go ahead and tighten yours up.
Should I do it now?
Go ahead with yours. I want him to understand leverage, physics. Let your other one down. This is part of, yeah, right, what we do. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead, AJ.
The moment of truth will be cresting the road.
If he doesn't handle this just right, we could have a problem. Down a bit. Go with him. The other one, other one, other one, other one. All right, keep going. Keep going. Oh. Yeah, so go ahead with yours.
In the mountains near home,
Just winch it in nice and slow.
Junior's first time as an operator on scene is at a make or break stage.
What I'm worried about right now is about line snapping or road falling out and going down the ditch with the car.
Right, keep going. It's okay to be scared, don't worry. That's a good thing. That's a good instinct. Try to be gentle with it because that thing goes at a high speed, eh?
Yeah. Should I do mine?
Yep. That's right. Being a little bit scared of something keeps you alive. Hold it, hold it. It's dragging into the mountain here, which is bad, right? We're gonna break something.
The abandoned vehicle.
So we gotta just think.
Now caught on the edge. Has Jamie concerned?
Recovering this old wreck. We're cleaning up a beautiful place with beautiful mountains.
If he has this extra winch line, can we bring it back down and kind of pick the front up?
Okay, this one here? Well, I'll tell you that one's tied onto the shock, right? And that shock's gonna break. You've got to make sure that these pieces aren't gonna fly off. So we know that other side isn't on very good, right? So that shock tower could break at any minute.
Yeah.
Because we know that, we're gonna do this. Anchor this here, okay?
Okay.
Then we're not gonna lose it. This one will take off, and we're gonna help lift on AJ's front end. Loosen off this one.
Okay.
That'll give us a little bit of a lift, right? On this corner. Time for me to step in there and change it up a bit. Okay?
But even with the re-rig, the wreck's condition has them in for a fight.
This car's been abandoned over the bank for a long time. Take it out of there and get rid of it for scrap. Bring this one up a bit, give AJ a hand.
With no aired-up tires, the front end will resist.
What AJ's doing is pulling into the bank, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna lift it out of the bank.
Yeah.
Now pick this one up.
You want me to drag it towards us, right?
This one up. Yeah. And then eventually AJ's gonna help you too. So go up a bit. Yeah. Let go up. Now AJ a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Up a bit, James. Little bit, James, up. You're gonna pull this right into here, James.
Can you get out of the way first?
Okay, go James a little bit. Suck up this one a bit. Keep going. Okay, now stop, James. Let AJ rehook on the front. AJ will take the car.
Okay.
Junior has the car out of the woods.
Got her in upside down. We did a little damage there, but
sure the customer won't care.
The customer won't care about this one, I don't think.
With no pieces lost.
And not too long I'll be out doing my own jobs and stuff like that.
Okay, stop. Now let loose. Yours. And let him pull. Go ahead, AJ.
And Junior isn't the only up-and-comer.
That's good.
Oh, nice.
Eager for the next call.
Okay, let's take this right off now.
I've got the job of a lifetime. I think where I'm at is where I'm gonna stay for quite a while.
Everything good, AJ?
Yep, we're ready to go.
Okay. We'll see you at the bottom. We need to have some new blood, new energy. So you figured that worked out pretty good?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
When I watch these young guys step up to the plate and get to work. What now?
Back to base.
Back to base? All right. It does my heart good when I see them out there doing it. Well, you helped clean up the park.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, let's head back down the hill.
I'm happy that everything got done without anything bad happening. Nice and dry at last. But if I can become a good operator, only time will tell.
Next time.
Holy.
On Highway Thru Hell.
Wow.
Double trouble.
It wants to drop. Whoa.
For Jamie.
Unreal.
And his team.
Pull it. He went right in here.
Big John
Don't be scared.
is in a crunchy tug of war.
Slow down.
And Reliable's newest operator
No, no, no.
faces chaos on the coast.